Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Coldfire, and today I am bringing you Wham. I'm assuming this was before, because I know Wham was before me, but I do know that George Michael went solo as I was getting to know music. So this must be probably from the 80s, because I don't think he broke out in. When did he actually break out as a solo artist? Like the 90s? And he had a lot of success. I don't know what happened to him. We'll check at the end. But this is Wham, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go official video. I've heard this from listening to 80s radio, a few songs, so I remember this was a massive hit by George Michael, and I cannot remember the other member of the band, but like I said, I'll look it up at the end of it and see. I try not to what do you call it, get all the information about a video before I react to it, because that's not what a video reaction is about. It's about going into it blindly to a requested song, reacting to it, and then you give your interpretation of what the song is and try to figure it out. Whether you get it right or wrong is your opinionated interpretation. So without further ado, let's get into it and see Wham, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go.
Jitterbug.
Choose life.
Jitterbug. Jitterbug. Jitterbug.
You put the boom boom into my heart. You send my soul sky high when your loving starts. Jitterbug into my.
Why is my...
It goes to bang 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 till my feet do the same. But something's bugging me, something ain't right. My best friend told me what you did last night. You left me sleeping in my bed. I was dreaming, but I should have been with you instead. Wake me up before you go go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go go. I don't wanna miss it when you hit that high. Wake me up before you go go, 'cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go go. Take me dancing tonight. I wanna hit that high. Yeah, yeah. You put the gray skies out of my way. You make the sunshine brighter than the darkest day. Turn the bright spark into a flame. My beats burning and never been the same. 'Cause you're my lady, I'm your fool. It makes me crazy when you act so cruel. Come on, baby, let's not fight. We'll go dancing, everything will be alright. Wake me up before you go go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go go. I don't wanna miss it when you hit that high. Wake me up before you go go, 'cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go go. Take me dancing tonight.
I'm just wondering, did they know he was gay at the time? Of course, the 80s, I think all musicians were gay, or at least dressed gay. Or should I say, now they dress like that today because of the 80s. Because back then, when you watch these 80s videos, like, say, Aerosmith or the other ones, you can't tell. So I guess it was like an 80s thing that anything went, because everyone was so flamboyantly out there with all these hairstyles and earrings and stuff like that. So I was just wondering, no problem, because I am too, so there ain't no problem with that. But anyways.
Tomorrow night, it's cold out there, but it's warm in bed. They can dance, we'll stay home instead.
Jitterbug,
Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go. I don't wanna miss it when you hit that. Before you go, 'cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go. Take me dancing tonight. Wake me up before you go. Don't you care to leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Take me dancing, boom, 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 boom. Oh, 'cause I'm not planning on going solo. Boom, 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 boom.
Go buy it. Thank you. That was okay. So basically the song was not about basically cheating. It was just a fun kind of dancey 80s pop song where I guess the 80s were a part of at least the pop or music industry where they didn't have a dress code violation, or it was everything was like, what's the word you use whenever girls could get away with wearing the guys' clothes and guys could get away with girls' clothes and nobody would bat an eye, because it was just the 80s and it was so mixed up. It was just, the fashion was just so mingled back then that it seems like everyone can get away with everything, at least in the music industry. Because I guess that's just the way it was. It was a lot of neon and big hair and, tattered clothing and spiked hair. All kinds of styles out there. You just name it. But let me see. I'm just, curious. Because I always like learning things. I know who Wham is. I mean, sort of. Wow, I did not know that, but okay. Wham were an English pop duo formed in Bushy, in 1981, consisting of George Michael and Andrew Wrigley. They were one of the most successful pop acts during the 1980s, selling more than 30 million certified records worldwide from 1982 to 1986. Associated with the MTV-driven second British invasion of the U.S., the singles Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, Careless Whisper, and Everything She Wants all topped the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 charts. Their 1984 Christmas hit Last Christmas has become a staple of the holiday season since its release, with all proceeds from the single going to charity. Whoa. Influenced by funk and soul music and presenting themselves as disaffected youth. Wham! 1983 debut. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, here it is. In 1986, Wham! Disbanded. Michael was keen to create music targeted at a more sophisticated adult market rather than the duo's primary teenage audience. Okay, so Wham! Was basically a teenage idol, kind of like driven band. And then after they disbanded, George Michael wanted to appeal more as an adult. Completely understandable. All artists mostly evolve or grow or go out on their own. There's Spencer Manning. I mean, Supremes, Diana Ross. My God. Before going their separate ways, they released a farewell single, The Edge of Heaven, and greatest hits album titled The Final, along with a farewell concert entitled The Final. Well, there you have it. So that gives a lot of where is, yeah. So that gives a lot of background to what I was saying. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed that video reaction to Wham! Wake Me Up Before You Go. And from the U.S. to wherever you are in the world, I love you guys out there. I support you. And I'm wishing you well wishes. And I will see you on the next video reaction. Love you guys. Bye-bye.